right. Hello, everyone. Are you able to hear me? All right. Hello, everyone. Are you able to hear me? Okay. Testing in. Joe, are you able to hear me? Let me know here. Making sure we've got everything set up here before we kick off our lifting. Testing in. Joe, are you able to hear me? Let me know here. Making sure we've got everything set up here before we kick off our lifting. All right, it seems that we are officially live. We are going to be starting here with our lifting in just a moment. Trying to get that lifting cast graphic up for you on the screen. Seeing if I can get that added. For some reason, it is not showing on my end. But I will be here to fill you in on everything that will be happening with our lifting today. All right. All right, we are going to have Mariah Velasco coming out here to the platform to start us off with our lifting. Her first attempt will be at 102.5 kilos. Let's see what she's got. Sits it down, stands it up. Appears to be a good lift for her. Nice work there, Mariah. Beautiful, beautiful. Up next, I do believe we will have Danielle Engelfried coming through. For her attempt, she'll be opening at 105 kilos. Danielle, looks like she is a competitor from CSU Barbell, and she is here competing for that team. The first lifter that we had out, Mariah, is from Midland. All right, so let's see here for Mariah's attempt. Or I'm sorry, for Danielle's attempt. Down and up. Appears to be a good lift. Yep, the judges agree. We've got 3 white lights there for Danielle. Great lift for her. Up next to the platform. Looks like I've got Robert Lashway coming here. We will see what Robert does here. It looks like he's got 107.5 kilos on the bar. Robert is a CU barbell athlete. Coming out here to compete today. Show us what he's got. Robert is, this is his first sanctioned USAPL meet. Nice quick squat there. We'll see what they say. Oh, 2-1 for Robert on that one. Unfortunately, looks like he's got, maybe wasn't quite deep enough on that lift, but he can come out, clean that up on his second attempt, see what we've got there for him. Up next, we'll have Sarah Walrus coming in. Let's see what she's got going on. All right, here comes Sarah. She's taking 115 kilos here for her opening squat. In the squat, she's got 3 commands. Lifters have 3 commands. They come out, they receive the bar placed on their back, step out. Once they are in the proper start position, they will be given that start command by the head judge, head referee. You can see them there with their hand raised, cueing the lifter to start the lift. Beautiful, textbook just like that. Sit it down, stand it up. Then they are given that motion to rack the bar. So Sarah did an excellent job with that. 115 kilos is good for her. Up next, we've got Reagan Sloat coming out. Reagan's going to be taking 122.5 kilos on the bar. And Reagan is a CU barbell athlete. Let's see what Reagan does. We have got 122.5 kilos here for Reagan. Just under 275 pounds here. Down and up. Nice rack in. Looks like a good lift there for Reagan. Nice job, Reagan. Up next, we're going to have Madison Klein coming on out. Madison Klein is a Midland athlete. This is Madeline's first time competing at a muscle and mindset meet, to my knowledge. But Madison is no stranger to competition, competing at high school nationals in both 2024 and 2025, and carrying that powerlifting prowess here into the collegiate level, getting ready to take 132.5 kilos here. Getting set. Down and up. Nice good depth on that lift there. Looked good. Yep, judges agree. We've got 3 white lights for Madison. Up next, we've got Allison Pines coming out. That reminds me, I don't think I introduced myself. I am Allison Kravietz Thayer. I am a power lifter and a member here at Muscle and Mindset. Excited to lead with you. Lifting cast. The banner isn't showing.
Oh, you have to change, just rearrange it. Go into settings. Click on the bottom where the settings button is, the gear. And then, fuck, how do I do that? I don't remember. Can I?
Let me turn off the mic.
Oh.
There we go. Great. Sorry, I was like, fuck.
I actually think that's how you turn the mics off.
All right, sorry about that. I was gone for just a second, but we have got that banner there for you now, so you can also see what's happening. Leah Warner getting ready to lift 155 kilos here. Nice job, down and up. Leah is another athlete who has been very successful at high school nationals, competing in 2023, 2024, and 2025. And Leah also holds a good number of records in the teen divisions in North Carolina as well as the Southwest Regional. So Leah's a heavy hitter when it comes to powerlifting, no stranger to it at all, and Seems to be having a pretty good day here so far, getting that first spot on the board, 155 kilos. Up next, Eliza Schreiber will be coming out. Eliza is an athlete from Midland, one of our northern neighbors there in Nebraska, down here to compete with us in Colorado at the USA Powerlifting Collegiate Cup Series. Here goes Eliza, 165 kilos. Nice brace there. Sits it down plenty deep, stands it up. Amazing work there for Eliza. Awesome job. Last in our flight, finishing off squat attempts first attempts here for flight A. We have got Talon Stoll coming out. They're going to be taking 180 kilos. Talon is a mines ore lifter here in Colorado School of Mines. Coming out opening at 180 kilos. Looks like his best squat is 202.5 kilos, according to what he has told us. So opening just below that, probably looking to make some nice jumps here for his second and third attempts. We'll get this one on the board. Here we go with 180 kilos. Get set up, steps it out. Nice brace, sits it down, stands it up. Looks to be pretty easy. Judges agree, 3 white lights there to start him off. Awesome job. That'll bring us back to the top of the order with Mariah Velasco. Starting us off, Mariah, Midlands athlete here. And Mariah, let's see. According to the information, so I looked up some info on the USAPL lifting database to see what I could learn about our lifters today to fill you in. Looks like Mariah's best squat she's already beat. It looks like she had 97.5 as her best in an October meet. 97.5 kilos. She beat that already on her first squat with 102.5 kilos. Now coming out to take 107.5. So crushing that PR. Adding to it here. Steps it out. Sits it down. Stands it up. We'll see what they say. 2-1, unfortunately, on that one for her. Perhaps just a bit high on that depth. But she does have one more attempt to come out, so she can always choose to take that weight again or choose to go up in weight. She's got her choice there, depending on how that felt. And like I said, she's already crushed that PR that she came in with. So, good work to her. Danielle coming out next. CSU barbell athlete. Ooh, drive those knees out. Good work. She brought that back. Nice job there for Danielle. 3 white lights, 110 kilos for her on that. She's got it on the board. Up next, we are going to have Robert Lashway come out for his second attempt. Robert is competing here today with CU barbell. First sanctioned meet for Robert. He's joining us. He is from Maryland and is coached by Hassan Shahzad at CU barbell. Taking 112.5 here. You got this. Sits it down, stands it up real fast. Good work to him. He's on the board. You love to see it. Everybody in this first flight here has a squat on the board. He comes back. He chose to go up after missing that 107.5. Blows it away with 112.5. Looked good there. Up next, we are going to have Reagan Sloat. Sarah Walrus coming out. Walrus coming out, taking 122.5 kilos. You got this here, Sarah. Coming into the bar, getting set up. She's got a pretty high bar squat there. You can see the bar resting up on her traps. Sits it down plenty deep, keeps her balance, stands it up, and 122.5 is good for her. And that might be a platform PR for her. I had seen 120 as her platform PR in March. The information she gave us was that 125 kilos was her PR, and so she might come out blowing that away in her third attempt. We'll see what she puts in for that, but either way, she's got that 122.5 on the board. And Reagan Sloat coming out next. For Reagan, I don't have much information. I know Reagan is a CU barbell athlete and will be taking 132.5 kilos here. And getting all set up, stepping out. Start position and sits it down, stands it up. Good work. 132.5 looks good for Reagan. 3 white lights there. Up next, we have got Allison Pines coming out. Allison is an athlete with CSU Boulder, and her lift here will be 137.5 kilos. So she's coming right into that 300-pound mark. It looks like about 300 pounds is her best. She works with Michael Drain at CSU Barbell. Oh, fights through it. Good work. Excellent job there for Allison. 3 white lights given. She's got that 137.5 in the bag there on her second attempt. Up next, we've got Madison Klein coming on out. Madison, as I mentioned, has competed at high school nationals a few times. Now carrying that here into college. Going for 140 here on this squat for her second attempt. Sits it down, stands it up, nice and patient with that lift. 140, 2-1 for her, so she gets credit for that lift, and I believe, according to our intel, that ties her current meet PR, so we shall see what she does here on her next attempt. And I'm going to pop out just real quick here and adjust our camera, so I will be back with you in just a moment. All right, there we go. Back with you. Just wanted to get it so we could see a little bit more of the full squat there. All right, and yes, Leah crushed that lift. 165 kilos, good for her. Eliza Schreiber coming out next with 175 kilos here on the bar. Eliza, one of our Midland athletes. Sticks with it, fights through it. Oh, unfortunately 2-1 there on that lift for her. She gets a couple red flags under the red light, meaning that she perhaps wasn't quite to depth on that. Maybe she had some motion. She gets a chance to come out and take that weight again. It looks like she's going to attempt 175 again in that third attempt, so she can come out and get that. Up next, we're going to have Talon coming out. Talon, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I do apologize. We have got 192.5 kg on the bar here. Getting ready to take this. He is a lifter, an ore lifter from the Colorado School of Mines. Coming out into position. Sticking with it. We'll see what they say. Looks like he might have just tapped depth. Yeah, maybe a little high on from the side judges there. But once again, he also has that third attempt where he can come out and either try that weight again or choose to go up in weight. All right, we're going to be going back to the top of the order with Mariah Velasco coming out. Mariah is going to be attempting 107.5 kg again, and so we shall see. Hopefully she is able to get it this time. We'll cheer her on. She's already got one on the board, so she's good to go in terms of getting a total. But of course, you know, you always want to hit. You always want to hit those lifts. So we'll see cheering on Mariah here. And she wants to thank her parents. Oh, stick with it, drive those knees out. Yes. 3 white lights. Beautiful work there for Mariah. She crushed it. Came out, missed it on the second, took it again, came back. She's amazing. She says she wouldn't be where she is today without the guidance of her high school powerlifting coach, who encouraged her, pushed her, and helped her grow both in strength and in confidence. That is so beautiful. Up next, we've got Danielle Engelfried coming out, getting ready to take 112.5 kgs. Stick with it. Yes. Fights through that. We shall see. Yes, 3 white lights given there for her. Good lift for Danielle. Has a good showing there in the squats, and I do believe tied her PR from March, platform PR, 112.5 kgs. So good work to her. Up next, we're going to have Robert Lashway coming on out. Robert wants to hit at least 1 PR today, maybe 2. He is in software development and enjoys riding motorcycles and has been mountain skydiving a couple times. Oh, amazing. Super fast third attempt there for Robert. I think he's got some more in the tank. We could have put another 10 kilos on that bar. He said he lifted before college, but then CU Boulder Barbell convinced him to compete, and he's been having so much fun with it. And so we are glad to see him out here today. And came back from missing that first squat, ended with a good section there for him, getting that 120 on the board. Up next, we've got Sarah Walrus coming out. Sarah getting ready to add to her PR here, getting set up for 127.5. She's been looking good. You got this. Gets nice and set up. Wants that bar right where she wants it on her shoulders. Get set up. Stick with it. Waits for that command. Good lift for Sarah. Amazing. She had 120 showing online as her best in March. She had told us 125 was her best, and she just blew both of those out with 127.5. New PR for her. So awesome work there. We've got Reagan coming up next. Reagan's been having an awesome showing so far, getting credit for her first 2 squats. Here we're going to see her take 137.5 kgs, one of our CU barbell athletes here. Gets set, gets the command. Oh, fight through it, and she goes down. Excellent work there for the spotters and loaders, hopping in, helping out. That's always, such a gift when you're in a powerlifting competition. You've got spotters on the sides, you've got that spotter there behind you. You really can push yourself, see what you can do, because you've got that support there. Reagan will get credit for 132.5 kgs, and it's a pretty solid lift, so she'll be happy, and we'll be moving on to bench press, getting ready for that for her. Up next, Allison Pines coming out to take 140 kilos here. Fast squat, drops down, unfortunately not able to stand that one back up. Misses that last one there, but we'll get credit for that 137.5 kilos for her. And I think, she said her best was 300 pounds, and so 137.5, just technically over 300 pounds, so perhaps a new PR for her there on her second attempt. Madison Klein coming in here. Nice controlled down, controlled up, waits for that command, gets 145. Awesome job there to our lifter. Excellent work. Amazing. Yes, Madison, I see here, looks like her best had been 140 kgs, so she has smoked that PR. 145 kgs for her now. We got Leah coming out. Leah's getting ready to take 172.5. Nice breath. Sits it down. Stick with it. Drive those knees out. Keep going. She was patient. She stuck with it, and it paid off. 172.5 kgs is good for Leah Warner, beating her previous PR as well. 170 was what she had hit in October, and she now just got that 172.5. Excellent job for her there. We've got Eliza Schreiber coming out. Eliza has competed at high school nationals as well. Also holds a number of records in both Michigan and in the Midwest Regional for the teen divisions. This is her first time competing at a muscle and mindset meet, and we are excited to see she's putting on a good show. Getting ready here to take 175 kilos on the bar for her. Nice control down. Stands it up. Walks it in. We'll see what they say. Yes. 3 white lights for Eliza. Excellent job. She comes back. She gets that 175 kgs. Got it on the board. Up next, we've got Talon Stoll coming out to take 192.5 kilos. Unfortunately, he missed this on his second attempt. I do believe it was a little high. And so we'll see. Hopefully this time he can just sink that down. Either way, he's got credit on the board for his first squat. And we'll cheer him on here to get this third attempt. 192.5 kilos. Steps it out. Looks to be depth. Drive those knees out. Keep it going. Woo! Fights through it. And 3 white lights for Mr. Stoll. Excellent job. He comes back. He gets that lift. And that's actually going to move us on to squats for our second session. This will be a lot of our male lifters. We saw a lot of our females in that first section, as well as a couple of the weight classes for men that just have the one lifter in them. And so here in this second session, second flight, we're going to have an assortment of our men competing, starting out with Tavery, coming out, getting ready to take 172.5 kilos here on the bar for him. I unfortunately don't have any information, but we're going to cheer him on all the same. Amazing. Sits it down, stands it up. Good lift there to start it off at that 172.5 kilos for him. Awesome, awesome work. Up next, we got Jake Higgins coming out. Jake is an equipped lifter, and so what that means, a lot of our lifters today, apart from Jake, are competing in what is considered raw lifting, where they can have belt, they can have knee sleeves, and they can have wrist wraps. Apart from that, you aren't allowed to use any additional equipment. However, in the equipped division, you can use knee wraps, and so we'll see Jake coming out. He'll have knee wraps on his legs instead of knee sleeves, and it gives you a nice kind of spring, and oftentimes you're able to move a bit more weight, and so he will be competing just against himself today, but we'll see what he has. I've got some PRs here for him equipped, and so we'll see what he does. He's starting off with 192.5 kilos. Oh, stands it up so fast. Good lift there for Jake Higgins. He's on the board with 192.5 kilos. And he set himself up nicely to go after what we have listed as his PR. So he's setting himself up well. We're going to have Judson 4 coming out next. Judson is an athlete with Mines, Colorado School of Mines. He is from Washington. And he looks like he says he works with muscle and mindset. And his best squat, 230 kilos. So we'll see what he does here today. He's setting himself up here starting with 200 kilos. And he says he joined his high school powerlifting team after he stopped running cross country. I kind of did something similar, so I feel ya. Nice, easy first attempt there for Judson. 3 white lights for him. He is on the board with that 200 kilo lift. And just to give you some frame of reference, if you're not used to thinking in kilos, 200 kilos is about 440 pounds. And so if you're looking at this, we're now officially over that. 207 kilos, we're over 450 here. So these are some big numbers that we're seeing. And these are just our opening attempts for these gentlemen. We got Anthony coming out next. Anthony, say he is a lifter with CU Barbell. Nice down and up. Caught his balance there. It looks like he was sinking back towards into the heels just a little bit, but he was able to keep that balance, stand himself up. It looks like Anthony has competed at Collegiate Nationals as well, so he is no stranger to putting on competition and showing up. Up next, speaking of no stranger to competition, we've got Wyatt. He is an athlete here with us at Muscle and Mindset, and he is a CU Barbell athlete coming out today to take 225 kilos here as his opening squat, which is technically just under his current listed PR that he hit at our Team Cup here meet earlier this summer, so he's making some gains. Nice job, down and up. Easy squat there for Wyatt. You can see 3 white lights. He is on the board with 225 kilos. Up next, we've got Phoenix coming out. I believe, yes, this is Phoenix's first meet. Phoenix is an athlete with CSU Barbell and is thanking the CSU Barbell team for always pushing him to do better, and his family and his girlfriend for supporting him. We love it. Love that support. He is looking hopefully for a regional qualifier total today. So we'll cheer you on, Aiden. Or Phoenix, you got this. 235 kilos here. All right, 235 kilos. Sits it down, stands it up, looks pretty good. 2-1 on that. He did get a blue card. And so let's see, blue could be that perhaps he wasn't standing upright at the beginning of the lift or the end of the lift. You have to be standing erect, upright, with the knees locked. They could have seen some downward motion with the bar, or they could have seen double bouncing at the bottom. There are a handful of different reasons that a squat can be disqualified or given a red card. On his, maybe went for that, but either way, he got 2-1, and so he gets credit for that lift. Seth Penn coming out next, taking 245 kilos. Seth here, Midland athlete. Stands it down, or sits it down, stands it up. 3 white lights for Seth Penn. Also opened just under his PR. He and Wyatt are both competing in the same weight class today, and both are opening just under their PRs, so on track to hit some PRs there in that weight class today. Up next, we've got Aiden Salerno coming out. Aiden is a CSU barbell athlete. I don't have too much more information on Aiden. I know he's opening here at 247.5 kilos, which is 545 pounds. Nice big lift here for him. We'll cheer him on. Sits it down, stands it up. 3 white lights there for Aiden. Good lift. He is on the board. Up next, Theodore Johnson coming to the stage. Theodore is an athlete with CSU Barbell. Looks like he's listed here as Ted Johnson in his form response to us, so we'll cheer on Ted. He's this is his first meet, and he is a CSU Barbell athlete, thanking his sister for her support. All right. Nice quick squat there for Ted. 3 white lights on the board with that first squat. Easy work. Up next, we're going to have Logan Miller coming out. Logan is a Midland athlete. It's going to be opening at 250 kilos. Don't have too much more information on Logan. I know his PR. He holds some Minnesota Raw Teen 3 records. He holds that record for bench press, and he set that just in October. So he will be exciting to see what he opens with on his bench. Here for his squat, he's taken 250. Sits it down, stands it up, looks to be good. 3 white lights there for Logan Miller. That's a 545-pound squat. Moved easy. Nice work. And closing out our first attempts for our second flight of first attempts here for the squat, we've got Adam Pesh coming out, getting ready to take 252.5 kilos. Adam is a Midland athlete and competed at high school nationals in 2025, carrying his powerlifting here, competing in our collegiate meet. Taking 252.5 here as an opener. Gets himself set up. You can see here we've got our 5 spotters, 2 on each side, 1 in the back. When we go over 500 pounds, always needs to have a couple extra hands there. Stood it up pretty quick. Yes, 3 white lights there for Adam, 252.5 kilos. Clean run of our first attempt to squats for that flight. No missed lifts. We love to see that. Everybody is going to put a total on the board today. We're going to go back to the top of the list with Tavri Wagner. Tavri is not, I don't have a team listed for Tavri. I think maybe I am not sure. I'm trying to see the logo on his singlet to see if I can recognize it. But he is here competing today, putting 187.5 on. Nice brace, nice squat, commands, he got it all. 3 white lights for Tavri Wagner, getting 187.5 there on the board. Coming up next, we've got Jake Higgins. Jake is our equipped lifter, getting ready to come out and take 205 kilos. You can see his knee wraps there. His first attempt was super fast. So we'll see here what the second attempt looks like. 205 kilos. Ooh, he's pumped. Oh, he's going to get stuck on that one, unfortunately. That's okay. He's got another attempt. He can come out, try that same weight again. Excellent job there to the spotters and loaders hopping in to help him stand that up. Up next, we're going to have Judson 4 coming out. Judson is a Colorado School of Mines ore lifter. He competed at the Reign of Iron, which was a meet that we had at the old Muscle and Mindset location. This is our first meet here at this new location, and we are excited that everyone's out here to join us today and folks are out here watching this. Down and up. Good work, Judson. He's got Coach Amanda there in his corner from Muscle and Mindset, cheering him on, and he gets that lift pretty easily. 215, no problem. Up next, we've got Anthony Sae coming out. Anthony has competed at Collegiate Nationals. He's a CU barbell athlete, getting ready to take a nice jump here to 220 kilos. You'll see bigger jumps like that in the squat and the deadlift. Probably won't see big jumps like that in the bench press, but we'll see what happens when we get there. Here he goes for 220 kilos for Anthony. Good work there for Anthony. Awesome job. We've got Wyatt Walter, but goes by Wyatt. Wyatt getting ready to come out here for 235 kilos. Getting ready to take this. He had a nice opener at 225 kilos, and here we'll be taking 235. I apologize. I don't think the banner was actually fully showing for you guys. I apologize. I had it on the wrong screen, but it should be there for you now. I deeply apologize. We've got that. And Wyatt totally crushed that 235, sat it down, stood it up, no problem. And I believe, yeah, that was a platform PR for Wyatt, and another one. His best previously was 225. He was just under that on his opener and blew it out of the water with 235 kilos for his second attempt. Now we've got Phoenix coming out, taking 245 here on his second attempt. And Phoenix looks like, yeah, is from Virginia, competes with CSU Barbell, and has really crushed his goals already today. Had a 207.5 kilo best. Oh, fighting through it. 3 white lights there for Phoenix. Gets credit for the lift. Yeah, I see here 207.5 is what he said his best squat was, but he opened significantly over that and seemed to, is just adding to that. So excellent work. He gets that 245 kilo lift there. Up next, we have Mr. Seth Penn coming out. Seth Penn will be taking 257.5 kilos. Seth is a Midland athlete and holds, looks like, some Nebraska Teen 2 records. So no stranger to powerlifting and no stranger to being good at powerlifting. Looks like a good lift. We'll see. Yes, 3 white lights there for Seth Penn. 257.5 kilos, no problem. Looks like his best previously was 242.5. He edged that out on his first attempt and now is just adding to that platform PR. Got Mr. Logan Miller coming out next. Logan getting ready to take 260 kilos here. Logan, as I mentioned before, holds that Minnesota Raw Teen 3 record for bench press with 172.5 kilo bench press and when he set that record. We'll get Logan here. Gets himself set up, getting ready to take 260. Sits it down, stands it up. Easy lift for him, 260 kilos. No problem. Has a frame of reference. That is 573 pounds. So he's moving that weight, no problem. We've got Mr. Adam Pesh coming out next, getting ready to take 265. Adam competed at high school nationals in 2025 and is a Midland athlete, getting ready to come out here to take 265. You got this, Adam. Gets himself set up into position. You can see our spotters and loaders ready. Anytime you've got over 500 pounds on the bar, we need people there, keeping the lifter safe. Sits it down, stands it up. We'll see what the judges say. 2-1. So he's got a red light and a blue light. And so the red could be not to depth. That would be what our red card is given for. Blue They could have seen a little bit of up and down motion. Could have seen that he wasn't fully standing erect upright with the knees locked at the beginning or the end of the lift. And could have, I don't think I saw any double bouncing at the end, so it might have been a little jostle at the top there. But he can come out and try that one again and see what he's got going on. All right. Aiden sits it down, stands it up so fast. 265 kilos, no problem. Ted is going to be taking that same weight, taking 265 as well. 265 kilos is 584 pounds. You can see even for the spotters and loaders adjusting the rack height there, it gets to be a little heavy when you've got that many plates on that side. Luckily, we've got a strong crew up there. Ted Johnson coming out. We'll cheer him on here for this lift. CSU barbell athlete. And this is his first meet. He says he found powerlifting to find a community, and it is a great community at that. Nice job. Looks to be a good lift. We'll see. Yep, 3 white lights there from the judges for Ted Johnson. He has got that lift. Lift is good. Set our banner. I'll fill you in. Tavry unfortunately missed his third attempt, as did Jake Higgins. But now we've got Judson coming out. Okay. Judson 4 just crushed that. He fought through and got that 222.5 kilo lift. There seems to be something going on with our internet, so I think the stream, you're seeing the lifting live. However, the banner at the bottom, I think, is a little delayed. But I'll keep filling you in on what we've got, and hopefully the internet will reset. Okay. Coming to the formal platform here, we've got Anthony Say taking 232.5. There we go. I apologize. It's back now. Awesome job there for Anthony Say, getting that 232.5 kilo lift, no problem. He has got a nice, smooth, good showing there in his squat performance today, ending with 232.5 kilos there, which appears to be a PR. I do believe 230 kg was his best, and he had set that in 2023. So I think he had been chasing a platform PR, and he crushed it there, getting 232.5. We got Wyatt. I keep wanting to call him Walter, but I know his name is Wyatt, coming out, taking 245 kilos. You got this, Wyatt. Drive those knees out. Nope, not going to get it today. That happens, that third attempt. Sometimes, I mean, you push it there to see what you can get out, and sometimes it's just not there. But he will get credit for 235, and that is a pretty substantial platform PR for him. Previously, his platform PR had been 227.5 that he hit in August of this year. So to walk away today with 235, not bad at all. We got Phoenix coming out next, taking 245.5 kilos, 247.5 kilos here for Phoenix. Getting himself all set up, locked into position. Spotters, loaders ready, lifter ready. Oh, not going to have that one. Spotters and loaders there. Gets credit for his 245 kilo lift. 247, he'll come back and get that next time, I'm sure. We got Seth Penn coming out next, taking 262.5 kilos here. 5 kilo jump from his last lift. And Seth, similar to Wyatt, also already has gotten that PR on the platform for the day. Just looking to add to it here. Seth's previous best was 242.5 in October. Here, looking to add to that PR. Getting ready to take 262.5 kilos. Stepping it out. Stick with it. He's not sure about that one, but the judges say it's good. 3 white lights for him. 262.5 kilos. No problem there for Seth Penn. Previous best was 242, so a nice 20 kilo PR on the platform in a couple months. Ain't no thing. Good work, Seth Penn. Up next is Logan Miller. Coming out, getting ready to take 267.5 kilos. Logan is a Midlands athlete joining us from Nebraska. Getting ready to take 267.5. He holds Minnesota Raw Team 3 bench record. All right, Logan, locked in, getting set up. Sticks with it, fights through it. No problem there for Logan. 267.5 kilos. Good lift for him. Excellent, excellent work. Up next, we're going to have Adam Pesh coming out. Adam missed 265 on his second attempt. Is choosing to go up to 270 here. So, thinks he's got it. We'll cheer him on. Getting some fist bumps from the guys there. And Trinity. All the bros on the platform. Nothing like getting some hype up before a big lift. He's got this 270 here. All right, here you go, Adam. Locked in. He's got it. Yes. Moves well. 3 white lights there for our lifter. He crushed it. Good work there for Adam. 270 kilos. Missed that 265 on the second attempt. Doesn't even matter, though. Came back out, took 270, and got it. Here at the same weight, we're going to have Aiden Salerno coming out, getting ready to take 270 as well. Aiden is a CSU barbell athlete competing here today for his team. Oh, lost it a little bit there. Looks like he kind of fell forward into his toes a little bit. Lost that balance to stand it up. Lost some of that engagement. And is going to miss that one, unfortunately. But he'll get credit for 265. And will be getting ready to move on to bench. We got Ted Johnson closing us out. Last squat that we're going to see today. Heaviest squat we're going to see today. Big 275 kilos. This is taking us over 600 pounds. We're looking at 606 on the bar here for our lifter. Ted Johnson coming out. You got this here, Ted. Getting locked in. He's ready. That looks pretty darn good. Yes. Good lift there for Ted. Beautiful job. All right, we're going to take a quick pause, get everything reset for our bench pressing that'll be happening. So we'll be back in just about 10 minutes. So go ahead, grab what you need, take a little break, get up and stretch out, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes for our bench press with Flight A. So we're having just an issue here with the graphic. I'm not sure why our camera is showing this way. I'm working on getting that sorted out for you. But I will let you know, Reagan Sloat came out, took her first attempt, and we had her successful at that lift, 47.5 kilos. And Mariah Velasco coming out next. Yeah, it's still showing blurry. It's like not picking up the...
It looks frozen.
We are working on getting the stream back here to you. I can at least get this showing to you. All right, sorry about that, folks. We're having just an issue right now with our camera, but I can fill you in. So far, Reagan Sloat got her first attempt. Mariah Velasco unfortunately missed her first attempt. Sarah was good at her first attempt. Madison, good at her first attempt. Danielle, good at hers. Allison Pines, good at hers. And now we've got Robert Lashway coming out. He had a good lift there at 72.5 kgs. We've got Eliza Schreiber coming up next. She'll be taking 90 kilos on the bar. And Eliza has competed at high school nationals before and holds an assortment of records in both Michigan and in the Midwest Regional. So she's no stranger to powerlifting. Get her here taking her 90 kilo lift. All right, seeing here, Eliza taking 90 kilos. Okay, I am so sorry about that, everyone. We were having some camera difficulties. We were not able to show you those first couple lifts there. But we are here in our second attempt. I can let you know everyone in our first flight here made their opening bench attempts, apart from Mariah. But Mariah came back and got that on her second attempt. So everybody is on the board so far with their benches. Danielle here, fighting through 62.5. Let's see what she's got. And 2-1 on that. And so just one lift, or one red light there. Yellow card given to her, but she does get credit for that lift. Alrighty. Up next, we've got Madison Klein coming out. Madison. Yep, Madison is going to be taking 65 kilos here on her second attempt. She was good at 60 kilos opening up. Here is taking 65 kilos for her second attempt. Lowers and lifts. Good lift there for Madison Klein. And Madison, that looks like ties her current PR. And so we'll see what she comes out and hits on her third attempt. Alrighty. Got Allison Pines coming out, getting ready to take 72.5 kilos here for her second attempt. She was good on her first attempt, opening at 70 kilos. Awesome. Looks like a good lift there for Allison. Referees agree. 3 white lights. Up next, we're going to have Robert Lashway coming out. Robert has been having a good day so far. Put up 120 kilos on his squat, and now here is taking 77.5 kilos for his second attempt on the bench. Looks like here for Robert, his best bench is 176 pounds. 176 pounds, got to do the math here in my brain, about 80 kilos. And so he's just under that here for his second attempt. Lifts off the bar. And looks to be a good lift. Yes, the judges agree. 3 white lights there for Roberts. So he gets that 77.5 kilo lift. Up next to the platform, we have got Eliza Schreiber. She's going to be taking 95 kilos. Eliza holds some assorted records in Michigan and in the Midwest Regional as a teen lifter. Competed at high school nationals back in March. Now is competing here in our Collegiate Cup for USAPL. Getting ready to take 95 kilos. Huge bench press here for this young woman. 209 pounds that she's getting ready to bench. Gets the bar. Start command given. Given a press command and a rack command. Just so you know there, within the bench press, there are 3 different commands that happen. The head referee will be looking for the bar to be locked out, not moving. Then they will give the start command. At that point, the lifter then will lower the bar down to their chest. The bar will become motionless. Then that is when the referee will give them the press command to raise the bar back up. And then they can't just float it back into the rack. They have to show control with it at the top. And then they're given that rack command to replace that bar. Leah Warner, just getting credit there for 95 kilos. No problem for her at all. She's got a good lift with that 95. And we've got Talon coming out next. Talon taking 120 kilos here on the bar for his second attempt. Looks like this is just under his best bench in competition, so we'll see what he does here for his third attempt. You climb in the bench press, gotta add in a little bit more each lift, and he's taking 120 here on his second, so we'll see what he's setting himself up for with his third attempt. Gets himself nicely into position. Wants that nice arch so his shoulders are pressed into the back of the bench. He's also got some good powerful leg drive. Lowers down, presses up, gets the command. 3 white lights. Excellent work there for Talon. Up next, we are going to be going to the top of the order for our bench press, or top of the order for our last attempts on the bench press. This will be Mariah Velasco coming out, getting ready to take 50 kilos, so just making a small jump here, which is not uncommon in the bench press. It is one of those lifts where you're not going to see the big 10, 15 kilo jumps. Those 5 kilo, 2.5 kilo jumps are much more common to see in the bench press. She gets herself into position, setting up on that bench, getting ready to take 50 kilos. Yes, looks to be a good lift. 3 white lights, and that is a new PR for her. Previous PR was 47.5. She got that on her second attempt, even after missing it on the first. So she bounced back and got that 50 kilos. So she's got a new PR on the board. Up next, we've got Reagan Sloat coming out. Reagan is making a 2.5 kilo jump here as well, jumping to 52.5 kilos for her final attempt. Here in her final attempt, 52.5 kilos. I don't have information on her best lift, but I do know that she is a CU barbell lifter here. Getting set up, locking those shoulders in, building all that tension. Oh, not going to be there today. Unfortunately, not there for her. 52.5 will not happen. She will get credit for that 50 kilo lift, though, that she got on her second attempt. Got Sarah Walerius coming out for her third and final bench press attempt, taking 65 kilos. She has already scratched her PR for herself today. Her previous best was a 60 kilo bench that she got in March. So picking up 62.5 there on her second attempt was a PR. She's just looking to add to that now, taking 65 kilos. You can see her setting up. She's going to do the lift off herself. Lifters can choose to either have one of the spotters and loaders lift off the bar to support them, or they can do it themselves. Lowers down, presses up. Appears to be a pretty good clean lift. Referees agree. 3 white lights there for Reagan. She is on a roll. Or I'm sorry, that was Sarah. Yes, Sarah is on a roll. She is 6 for 6 so far. Having a good day. Getting that third bench press attempt. Taking the same weight now will be Danielle. Danielle coming out to do 65 kilos here. Same weight for her. 65 kilos is 143 pounds for this young woman. Oh, did not get the start command. Not going to make that lift, unfortunately. I think got a little flustered there at the beginning. Maybe jumped the command and then kind of lost some of that tension. She will get credit for her second lift, that 62.5, and we'll come back and try that 65 again another day. And Danielle, it looks like that ties her PR. That 62.5 ties her best on the platform. Madison Klein coming out. Madison Klein, as I mentioned before, has competed at high school nationals a few times and is having a good day so far. Let's see what she does here. Fight through it. Oh, a little up and down motion. She's going to stick with it. Presses it up. I do think I saw a little up and down. Yep. The judges are going to say blue cards on that one. Blue, failure to press the bar. Just straight arms length and elbows locked at the commencement and the beginning and end of the lift. And some downward movement of the whole bar. So she had a little up and down. All right, here we go. We're getting ourselves set up for Allison Pines, getting ready to come out and take her next lift. Allison Pines' best bench, she's told us 162 pounds, which I believe is like 73 and a half, 74 kilos. And so she's looking to scratch that. Just making a nice clean 75 kilos, which will be 165 pounds. A nice red plate lift here. Oh, not gonna get it. Tried to save it. Unfortunately was not there for her today. 75 kilos, not gonna happen for her. We've got Robert Lashway coming out. Robert getting ready to take a 82.5 kilo press here. He had 77.5 kilos on his his second attempt, and was good at that. He'll be taking 82.5 here. Here we go for Robert. Go, Robert. Sticks with it. No up and down motion that I could see. Yep, judges agree. 3 white lights for him. 82.5 kilos. He had told us his previous best press there was, I have this information, 176 pounds. But just there with that 82.5 kilo, he has got a new PR with 181.75 pounds. So, new PR there for him. We've got Leah Warner coming out to take a 100 kilo bench press. She has already bench pressed over her body weight, which is impressive for anyone, especially impressive for a college young woman here. She's got a nice strong bench press. And she holds a handful of records, so she is no stranger. Oh, look to be good. Yes, judges agree. 3 white lights there for Leah. She is on it. That was an awesome lift. She was chasing a competition PR. I think her previous best she had set on the platform was 72 or 92.5. She had set that in 2023 and had been trying to eke out a higher bench press there. So she ended up crushing that on her second attempt with that 95 and then taking 100 and getting that. So good work there for Leah. She'll be happy. Up next, Eliza Schreiber taking 102.5 for her third and final bench press. Not gonna get it there. Spotters and loaders helping her out. 102.5 was not there today. She did get credit for that 95 kilo lift. Good work there to her. Closing out our bench press here for this first flight, we've got Talon Stoll coming out, taking 127.5 kilos here for his third and final bench press. This will be a good lift. I can feel it. He's getting himself all set up. Getting his hand set. Gonna get his lift off there from the spotters. He has got the bar. Drive it. Not going to be there for him today. 127.5 will not go today. He will get credit for 120 kilos for his that he got there on his second attempt. Up next, we've got Jake Higgins coming out. Jake Higgins competing today equipped. And so that was what we saw with his knee wraps in the squat. Here for his bench press, he will be, there's nothing special about the bench press when he's doing it equipped. That really is just pertaining to his squat. And so here, he is coming out to take 110 kilos as his opener. All right, Jake Higgins. It's waiting to get that start command. Start command given. Presses it up, rocks it back. 3 white lights there. I think he just needed to maybe have those arms a little bit more locked out to start. Judges know what they're looking for. He got it there. And I think that was a PR for him. I saw his previous best was 107.5 kgs, and he just put up 110, so he is stacking a PR. We have got Judson 4 coming up next. Judson is looking here today to hit a bench PR, so we'll cheer him on as he is chasing that. All starts with a nice opener here, 127.5 kgs. Nice. Listens for his commands. Gets his commands. 3 white lights given. He is on the board. Judson's got 127.5 kilos, setting himself up well to scratch off a new PR here today. Up next, we're going to have Phoenix coming to the platform. Phoenix, his best bench that I saw was 117.5 kilos, and so he has been doing a lot of hard work since then. It looks like opening here at 130. Nice job grinding through it. We'll see what they say. 3 white lights there for Phoenix. He is a pharmacy technician as well as a full-time student at CSU competing there. He's also a student leader for his church and his college ministry. He played soccer, and it sounds like after an injury stopped him from playing, he decided he didn't want to be skinny anymore, so he picked up a barbell and has been lifting since then. Up next, we've got Adam Pesh coming out next. Looks like Adam's best. This will tie his best. I see his best here is listed as 142.5, and that's what he's got on the bar. So we'll cheer him on to get this here. Getting himself all set up here for this lift. Doing his own lift off. Looks to be a good lift there for Adam, so he has officially tied that platform PR, and we'll see what he does here on his next attempts. Taking that same weight, we're going to have Tavry Wagner coming out. Tavry's going to be attempting 142.5 kilos here as well. Gets himself nice and set up. Start command given. Nice gentle touch. Presses it up. 3 white lights. Nice clean bench opener there for Tavery. 142.5 kilos is no problem. Up next, we've got Anthony Say coming out, taking 145. Anthony has competed at Collegiate Nationals as well, so he is no stranger to powerlifting. Knows what he's doing here. And he is going to be opening at 145 kilos here. Gets himself set up, locked in. Lowers down. Start command given. Nice gentle touch to the chest. Presses it up. 3 white lights there for Anthony. Good work. He'll get credit for 145. We got Mr. Wyatt Kravicki coming up next. Wyatt is going to be taking 152.5 kgs as his opener here. This is his home gym. I saw him move some big weights this week while he was training, or last week while he was training. He probably deloaded this week, but he's been looking pretty strong in his training, so we'll see. So far it's showing off in his squats. We'll cheer him on here in his bench press. 152.5. Nice. Good lift there for Wyatt. 152.5 is no problem. He had a good squat performance. Missed that last squat, but did get credit for 235, which was a PR for him. And so he's having a good day so far and gets that 152 on the board. We've got Seth Penn coming up next. I think I saw in the YouTube comment chat that Seth's got some fans watching, so we're grateful that you're here tuning in. He's going to be taking 152.5 kilos here for his opener. Easy lift there for him. 152.5 is what was listed as his PR that he hit in October. So he's already knocking on the door for a new PR. 152 moved pretty easily, and so it'll be exciting to see what he comes out with for his next attempts. Got Logan Miller coming up next. Logan is going to be taking 155 kilos as his opening bench press here. Logan is a Midlands athlete. And Logan holds a bench record, Minnesota Raw Teen 390 kg record for bench press. And so it'll be exciting to see here what he puts on today. Taking 155 kilos to open. Fast bench press there for him. Middle ref gives him a yellow card, and so yellow can be an assortment of things. I don't think he raised his shoulders. He could have raised his backside. There could be heaving. They could have seen that as heaving, kind of bouncing the bar off of his chest. Sinking the bar into the chest can be considered a yellow card, and so that may have been what happened since he's got kind of that dipping style of his bench. Up next, we've got Aiden coming out. Aiden will be taking 155 kilos here for his opening bench. Aiden is a CSU barbell athlete. Looks to be a nice clean lift there for Aiden. Yep, 3 white lights given for Aiden. And Ted Johnson closing out our final bench press first attempts. 162.5 kilos on the bar here. This is 358 pounds. Nice big bench press here for this young man. Taking 162.5. Nice controlled lower. Nice press up. Looks to be a good lift. Yes, judges agree. 162.5 on the board for Ted Johnson. We'll take it back to the top of the order with Jake Higgins. Jake is going to be taking 120 kilos here for his second attempt. Like I said, the news I had for Jake was that his best was 107.5 kgs, at least according to the USAPL lifting database data that I was able to collect. But he already crushed that with 110 in his opener, and he's getting ready to take 120 kilos now. Command given. Lowers and presses up. 3 white lights there for Jake Higgins. 120 kgs is no problem. Judson 4 coming up next. Judson is looking for a bench PR in this meet today. He is a college student at the Colorado School of Mines, one of the ore lifters who is competing here today. Cheering you on, Judson. You got this. I believe he's already scratched off a platform PR for his bench press. Stick with it, Judson. Keep on. Racks it. We'll see. 3 white lights. Awesome. Good work there for Judson. Yeah, we had seen 125 was his best. He had told us 130. Wanted to PR. He sure did with a nice 132.5. And he still got one more attempt to just try to add some icing onto that lift. We got Phoenix Ivy coming out next, taking 132.5 kilos as well. Phoenix's best, he told us, was 117.5, so really crushing that. Presses up, locks it out. We will see 3 white lights there for Phoenix. It is a good lift. We got Adam Pesh coming out next, taking 150 kilos on the bar. Adam, it looks like, tied his platform PR on his first attempt and is now looking to add to that, pulling off another PR here. He competed at high school nationals earlier this year, now is competing at the collegiate level, getting ready to take 150 kilos. Just a cool 330 pounds. No problem. You got this, Adam. Oh, he's fighting through it. Command given. We shall see 2-1. So he does get credit for the lift. The center referee gave him a blue card, so they could have seen that as having a little up and down motion, perhaps. Probably what it was, since the other blue card is failure to press the bar to straight arm's length with elbows locked at the commencement and completion. And so it looked like he had that, and they gave him that rack command, so I'm thinking it was probably just some downward motion. Tavry here taking 150. Nice fast down to the chest. Nice tap, and raises it back up. 3 white lights for Tavry on his second attempt bench. Up next, we've got Anthony Sadie coming out, taking 155 kilos. Anthony is a CU barbell athlete. Bar is loaded. talking to the spotters and loaders, telling him what he wants, how he would like his lift off. And he's going to be getting ready to take 155 kilos. Gets the bar, lowers the backside down, start command given, presses it out, 3 white lights given, 155 kilos on the board for Anthony. He's having an awesome day so far, and he is just under his PR for his bench press, so we'll see what he does here for his third attempt. We've got Wyatt. I keep doing that. He's listed as Wyatt Walter, so I just want to call him Walter. But he's coming out, taking 160 kilos here for his second attempt on his bench. You got this, Wyatt. He's in his home gym. Friends and family cheering him on. Drive it, drive it, drive it. He's got it. We'll see what they say. Yes, 3 white lights for Mr. Wyatt Krivicki. He gets that 160 kilo bench press, which I believe is a platform PR. He got one in his bench press, or in his squat. He's got one here in his bench. He is crushing it. His platform PR previously was 157. And he is looking for a 700 kilo total today. And I'll say, let's see, let me look. He doesn't have a total yet because he hasn't made his deadlift, but he is setting himself up well for his goals here at this meet. We got Seth Penn coming out, taking 162.5. Seth Penn gets credit for that one. Good lift, 162.5 kilos, 3 white lights, 10 kilo jump that he had there was no problem. He came out, his first lift, 152.5 kilos, tied what I had listed as his PR, and so he just added 10 kilos to that. He does have some Nebraska Raw Teen 2 records, and so he is no stranger to powerlifting. Got Logan Miller coming out next. Logan getting ready to take 165. Getting himself set up here. Receives the bar. Not going to happen there on his second attempt. We'll call that lift off, have the spotters and loaders jump in to help him out. He does have one more attempt to come out. He opened at 155 kilos. His second one was 165. For his third attempt, he won't be able to go any lower than 165. And it looks like he is choosing to retake that same weight. You can go up, but you can never go down. And so he'll have to come back out, try that 165 again. And he holds a bench record in Minnesota. So he knows how to bench. He can pull it back. We got Aiden Salerno coming up next with 165 as well. Keep fighting. Oh, sometimes you just get stuck. Red lights there. No lift for Mr. Aiden Salerno at 165. Once again, similar to Logan, he'll come out and take that same weight again, or he could choose to go up. I think he'll probably end up taking that same weight again, but we shall see. We got Ted Johnson closing us out with 175 kilos on the bar. Just to give you a frame of reference, if you're not a kilo person, that is 385 pounds that he has got here on the bar. Getting ready to take. You got this, Ted. 175 kilos. I think he got a little confused, got a little thrown off at that one. Something happened there that he unfortunately was not able to get that lift. He does have his third attempt, though. He can either attempt to take that again, which I imagine he probably will, or he can choose to go up if he thinks maybe it was just a little confusion, uncertainty at the start. We'll see what he chooses to do, though. Yeah, it looks like he's going to take that same weight again. Back to the top, we've got Jake Higgins. Jake Higgins has been good at 110, good at 120, now taking 125. We shall see how this goes for him. He's been having a good squat or a good bench performance today. Oh, stick with it, get that left arm in there. Oh, it's got some downward motion. Calls it off. Spotters and loaders helping him out. They're working hard out there, keeping the lifter safe. He is not going to get that lift, but he does get credit for 120, and he got credit for his first squat, so he's getting a total on the board so far. We got Judson 4 coming out. Judson taking a little jump here to 135 kilos. Looks like Judson's best was 125 previously, 125, 130. He edged that on his second one. Now he's going to add to it with this third attempt at 135. Not there today. That is okay. He got a PR. Sometimes that third attempt bench, in the world of powerlifting, the third attempt bench is she's a scary lady, I'll say. Bench press third attempt is one of the lifts where you're actually more likely to miss it statistically than you are to hit it, based on data collected on meets over the years. Statistically, that third attempt bench, if you're going to miss a lift during a meet, it is most likely to be that one. But Phoenix, it's not going to happen to Phoenix. Phoenix is going to crush this 135. Drive it. Not going to happen for Phoenix. Unfortunately, that 135, not going to go, but he has got a lift on the board with 132.5, and it said that his best was 117.5, so he's well beyond that with his 132.5 that he got there for his second attempt. We got Adam Pesh coming out next, making a little jump here to 152.5 kilos. Adam also has already beaten his current PR, which was 142. He got that on his opener. Took 150, got that, and is now going to hit this 152.5. Gets himself set up. Gets the bar. Not going to happen today for Adam. That is okay. He got that 150. He's got a score on the board, and he has beat that PR. So, having a good day, even if that third attempt didn't go up. Up next, we got Tavery Wagner coming out, taking 157.5 kilos for his third attempt bench. You got this here, Tavery. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. We're cheering you on. Big 157.5 kgs here. Gets himself set, lifts off that bar. Feet set, gets the start command. Oh, not gonna be there, unfortunately for him. 7.5 kilos is a hefty jump, and unfortunately it was not in the cards for Tavery today, but he gets credit for his 150. We got Anthony Say coming out next, getting ready to take 162.5. He is also already He's been right around his PR. This will take him over his PR. So we're going to cheer him on here to get this lift. Getting that bar set up, telling the spotters and loaders how he wants that lift off. Gets himself set up, gets those feet where he wants them. The bench press, you know, it might look at first like an upper body movement, but really it is full body. If you're doing it right, you are fatiguing those legs, driving hard. Oh, not going to be there. Calls it off with a head shake. 162.5, not there for Anthony. We got Wyatt coming out next. Already has snagged a PR for himself on his second attempt. Just looking to add some icing on cherry on top here. We'll see if he's got 162.5 kgs. You got this, Wyatt. He's hyped. Hear the crowd getting behind him. Here we go. 162.5 for Mr. Wyatt Kravicki. Gets himself set, lifts it off. Start command given. Oh, he knew right away. He said, nope, not today. Sometimes you feel it. And he has gotten that PR, so he's good to go. And everybody's got a score on the board. Nobody missed their first opening attempts on the bench. And so everybody's got a score on the board. Although we have had a little bit of a run of missed third attempts here. But that's kind of the nature of the third attempt in the bench press. But we'll cheer on these last four lifters that we've got here. We've got these four lifters finishing out flight B, and then we will be back with deadlifts to close out the day. So we've got Logan Miller here taking 165. Missed this on his second attempt, but he knows how to bench press. He's got a state record in it, so hopefully he can dig in, make this weight happen. Not gonna be there for Mr. Logan Miller, unfortunately, today. So he will get credit for his 155 that he got in his opener. And we'll miss that 165, but he can come back next meet, try to hit it there. We got Aiden Salerno coming up next. Aiden going to be taking 165 as well. Also, unfortunately, missed this one on a second attempt, but is going to be trying it here for his third attempt. Go, Aiden. Oh, unfortunately, he is going to miss that one. Not going to happen for him there. But he will get credit for his first bench. 155 there as well. We got Seth Penn coming out here, taking 170 kilos. All right, you got this, Seth. He's been having an awesome day so far. Smoked his bench PR already. Oh, he gets it. Let's see. 3 white lights. Good work, Seth. He keeps it going. Keeps his perfect day, his streak alive, and breaks the streak of missed third attempt benches. We got Ted Johnson coming out now to close us out. He's going to be taking 175 kilos. Unfortunately, missed this on his first attempt, but he is going to be coming out, taking it, or missed it on his second attempt, rather, but coming out to take it here, and this will be our final bench press. 3 red plates each side. It's a big bench press. You got this here. Not going to be there for Ted, unfortunately. All right. That closes out our section of bench press, we have now seen Flight A and Flight B take on their bench presses. We have got a quick 10-minute break here that we're going to take, and then we will be back with our deadlifts and finishing out the meet. So we'll be back in just about 10 minutes. Until then, we'll see you in just a bit. All right, we are getting ready to start off here with our deadlifts. This will be our final lift of the day. We are gearing up, getting that bar loaded for our first lifter, Mariah Velasco. Mariah, let's see. Looks like she's looking to scratch off her PR here from the get-go. Looks like we had 95 as her previous PR, and she's got 100 here on the board that she's opening up with. Mariah is competing with Midland. Here she comes, getting ready to take 100 kilos while weighing in at just 47.15 kilos herself. So double body weight bench or deadlift to open. Good lift there for her. And she is on the board with her 100 kilo deadlift. We got Reagan Sloat coming up next. Reagan's going to be taking 120 kilos. Bar is loaded for Reagan's first deadlift. Taking 120 kilos here. Reagan is a CU barbell athlete. Her clock is running. She's got 35 seconds. Here she comes. Lifters have a minute, 60 seconds, to come out and begin the lift once their clock is started. Reagan stands it up, sets it down. 3 white lights there for Reagan. She is on the board with 120 kilos. We got Danielle Engelfried coming out, taking 125 kilos. Looks like Danielle's best is 135. And so she is setting herself up well to get that in her third attempt, maybe beat that in her, or I'm sorry, get that in her second attempt, maybe beat it in her second attempt. She's opening here with 125. Here in the deadlift, you don't need a command to start. She can lift the bar when she's ready. She will receive a down command. The lifter will receive a down command from the head referee telling them once they've locked out, they're able to set that bar back down, replace it back down to the ground. Can't drop it. We don't want any dropping of the plates. So setting it back down with some control, lifters have to show that. Now we've got Allison Pines coming out to take 140 kilos here on her first attempt. This is right around her current PR. Stands it up easily, no problem. 140 kilos is 308 pounds, and she says her best is 320, so she is on track to get a PR today. She's looking good so far with her first lift in. We got Robert Lashway coming up next. Robert is going to be taking 145 kilos. Robert's best, let's see, 365 pounds. So that is 166-ish kilos. So he's opening a little under that, 145, but you want that with your openers. You want it to be something you know you can hit, get that number on the board, and then once you've got that with your second and third attempts, you can make it happen. Beautiful up and down for Robert Lashway. He has got his 3 white lights. Looking good so far. We got a well-oiled machine here with our spotters and loaders getting the bar set and ready for these lifters. Madison Klein will be coming out to take 160 kilos. Madison, it looks like her best is 175, so she's setting herself up there with this nice opener. Picks it up, gets that command, lowers it down, 3 white lights for Madison Klein. Crushing it. Up next, we have got Sarah Walrus coming out. Valerius taking the same weight, also here at 160. And her best she had listed online was 150. She says she's hit 170 as well. She's opening here at 160, so platform PR, and then we can add to it from there. Good, powerful stand up. Replaces that bar back down very gently, very nicely. She did get 1 blue there. And so blue cards on your deadlift, they could have seen supporting the bar on the thighs. Hitching is what we call it. If the bar kind of edges up the thigh, that's okay. But if the referee determines that it kind of rests on the thigh, that unfortunately is not a good lift. There can also not be any downward motion in that lift, so they might have seen some sliding up and down. But she got credit for it. 2 white lights is all you need. Here comes Eliza Scheiber. She's got that nice sumo stance. Deadlift, you can do that conventional stance, which has been all the lifters we've seen thus far, except for Eliza there. Her attempt, she had that sumo stance, and she crushed it. It's really lifter preference on what you feel strongest in, what works best for your levers, your arm lengths, etc. We've got Leah Warner coming out, taking 175 kilos. Big deadlift here for her. Oh, stands it right up, no problem. And just for some context, that is 385 pounds that she just picked up. Talon, once again, deeply apologize for mispronunciation. He's going to be taking 200 kilos, so this is going to be a 440-pound deadlift here. He's got that sumo stance as well. You can see there the white on his thighs, his quads, not chalk. You want that on your hands, but lifters often will put baby powder on their thighs to just kind of help sliding up. You don't want any additional friction when you're lifting a max weight like that. So he stands it up, locks it out. 3 white lights for him. Good at 200 kilos. And everybody got their first attempts in the deadlift. So we have got everybody continuing, putting on a total today. Love to see it. It's always so unfortunate when you miss, if you aren't able to get a recorded lift in a squat, a bench, or a deadlift. Unfortunately, you do not get a total for the meet. So wonderful to see that everybody here today in this first flight is walking away with a total. We have got Mariah Velasco coming up for her second attempt. Sticks with it, stands it up. 3 white lights, it's good. 110 kilos on the board for Mariah Velasco. Up next, Reagan going to be coming out. Reagan Sloat, taking 127.5 kilos. Nice job. You can see Reagan really fighting. Her knees wanted to kind of cave in a little bit, but she's got a great job kind of externally rotating, continuing to drive up and out, and getting all of that powerful muscle from the quads, helping her stand that up, and she gets the lift with excellent form. Good work there for Reagan. We got Danielle coming up next. Danielle getting ready to take 135 kilos. Nice job for Danielle. And she sets it down so gently. Love to see it. 135 kilos. That does match her, what I saw as her current PR. I believe. Yeah, just confirming. 135. She hit that in March at a meet. And so she has tied that and will come out for her third attempt. Hopefully getting a new PR. We got Allison Pines coming up next. Getting that 147.5 up. 2-1 there. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, 2-1. Good lift. She did get a red. That could be failure to stand with the shoulders back. So she could have been a little forward. Or failure to lock the knees straight at the completion of the lift is also a reason that that red card could be given. But you only need you only need 2 white lights for the lift to count, so she gets credit there. We got Robert Lashway coming out, standing it right up. No problem there for Robert. Excellent work. Sarah Walerius going to be coming out next, taking 167.5 kilos on the bar for her. Unfortunately, not going to be a lift there for Sarah. She misses that one. But she can come out and take another attempt at that. Or she can choose to go up. You got that option. Got Madison Klein coming out now, taking 172.5 kilos. Stands it up. 3 white lights for Miss Madison Klein. That was just under her current PR, so she is on track to scratch a new PR today. Eliza Schreiber coming up next. And Eliza is in the same class as Sarah Valerius, who we saw just before, but it looks like Sarah's currently winning that weight class. Eliza's coming in second in it, but there's still deadlifts to happen, so we'll see what happens. She's got that nice sumo stance. Pulls through, locks it out. Good lift for Eliza. We have got Leah Warner coming up next. Leah Warner having an awesome day so far. Her best deadlift, 185, and so she's getting ready to put that on. She has competed at high school nationals the last 3 years and is keeping it going here in college. No problem with that 185. Very strong young woman. She's got some records that she holds in North Carolina as well as the Southwest Regional. This is her first time competing at Muscle and Mindset, and we are loving getting to see the performance she's putting on as one of our Midlands lifters here in the Collegiate Cup. Talon is out here now, and he wants to shout out his mom, his dad, and his stepdad Chris, his coach Kevin, and his girlfriend Gabby. He's hoping to hit some PRs, execute all of his lifts, and have fun. And he studies mechanical engineering. Outside of powerlifting, he loves to play chess and can solve a Rubik's Cube in 45 seconds. So he's a very smart guy. 217.5 is no problem for him. He said he's aiming for his best deadlift is a 500-pound deadlift. So let's see how we're doing. 479 that he just got on that one. So we'll see what he loads up for his last attempt. See if he can break into that 500 threshold mark. Up next, we are back at the top. Third attempts for our first flight here at the USAPL Collegiate Cup Series Colorado. We have got Mariah Velasco finishing her day, taking 117.5. Oh, she's still going. She's still going. She's still going. Stick with it. Stick with it. Just get those hips through. Oh, she wants it. Oh, it's not going to be there. Man, that was a good fight. That is a proper third attempt. She left it all out there. And as a reminder, you know, she weighs in at 47 kilos body weight. And so she's lifting some huge weights, weighing just over 100 pounds herself. And there, with her deadlift, taking 220 pounds, getting credit for that. So amazing performance there by Mariah. Up next, Reagan looking to finish her day, taking 135 kilos here. Oh, just gonna get stuck. Not gonna make it today, unfortunately, for Reagan. CU barbell athlete, had an awesome showing. Gets a score on the board with that 127.5 kilo deadlift that she got in her second attempt. Danielle Engelfried coming out next. Danielle getting ready to take 140 kilos. Just over 300 pounds. She gets locked in. Oh, not gonna happen, unfortunately, for Danielle. However, she will get credit for 135, so she has also got a total on the board. We've got Allison Pines coming up next. Allison is shouting out her mom, her friends at CSU Barbell, and her coach, quote-unquote coach, Mike. Not sure what that means, but shouting out the coach. She does sports videography for CSU's athletic department and makes really fun hype videos. Oh, she should be in her own hype video now. Crushing that 152. Oh, unfortunately, 2-1. No lift there for her. She got a red and a blue. So red, perhaps not having her knees locked straight at the end of the lift, getting the knees straight. And then the other one saw either some downward up and down motion, or perhaps supporting the bar on her thighs a little bit. But she's had a good day, gets a score on the board with 147. We got Sarah coming to attempt 167.5 again. Missed this, unfortunately, on her second attempt, but she can come out now. Try it on her third. Oh! Stands it up. No problem. Oh, unfortunately, red lights on that blue infraction there. So perhaps seeing that just a little bit on the thighs, or perhaps not having those shoulders back as she sets it up. Going into that third attempt for Robert Lashway, taking 170 kilos. Here, Robert shouting out Hassan Shahzad, his coach. He's hoping to hit 1 PR, maybe 2. Does software development, rides motorcycles, has been skydiving. And he lifted before college, but found that it's so fun to compete that he's enjoying getting into the competition circuit. And he has had an awesome day, puts up that 170 with no problem. Also breaks our streak of missed third attempts. He gets 170. We've got Madison Klein coming up next. Madison taking 180 here on the bar, looking for a PR. Has competed at high school nationals, and now here is competing at the collegiate level. Keep with it. Yes, nice and patient. Stands it up. Beautiful 180 and a new PR for her. Looks like 175 was her PR in October, and she crushed it with 180. Amazing. We've got Eliza Schreiber coming out next. Eliza has already tied her PR. She has competed at high school nationals, holds some records in Michigan as well as the Midwestern region for USAPL. And she's getting ready to pull a big deadlift here. 182.5 kilos, 402 pounds. Keep that weight back. Oh, she's hitching a little bit. Not, unfortunately, going to get it. Fought hard. Wasn't there. But she's a strong young lady. And has had an awesome performance. Putting up 175. She'll get credit for that from her second attempt. We got Leah Warner coming out. And Leah Warner is getting ready to take 192.5 kilos, which is 424 pounds. Wow. Did they replace those plates with, like, foam? That was crazy. She stood that up so fast. And that is actually the icing on a very good day for her. She has gone 9 for 9. Credit for every single lift. And I believe is probably forecasted. She's in a weight class on her own, her age and weight. But she crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Closing the day with a massive, massive total. Just an awesome day. Awesome day for her. All right, we got Talon Stoll coming out. He's my chess friend, and he says, don't worry about stressing out about not keeping up with the others if you're trying to compete. This sport is about so much more than just putting heavy circles on a bar. You meet great people, support your community, and have fun. So true. And he started lifting weights with his dad in the garage with sandbags as weights and a metal stick for the compound lifts during COVID. So he used that time to get strong, and he's showing it off. Woo! 230 goes right up. He's hyped. Amazing. And he had said that he wanted to hit 500 pounds. And I believe, 230 is 507. So he got it. He got it and some. That is an awesome, awesome way for him to end the day. He had started lifting weights when he was playing football in high school. And he was just originally using it to get stronger in that. But it sounds like, looks like maybe he's kind of fallen in love with the sport. And now has had an awesome day. Got Tavri coming out next. I believe this is his first meet, and he's had an awesome day so far. Absolutely crushing it. As we move here into Flight B for our deadlifts. Tavri unfortunately gets 2-1 on that, and so no credit for the lift. Yellow Can mean a few different things. Maybe his foot moved a little bit. He could have dropped the bar a little bit. Could have missed that command at the end. But he can come back, attempt that again. Looks like he's going to go up. Judson 4 coming out next. Judson was looking to hit a bench PR, and let's see, 130. Yeah, he hit it. He hit his bench PR, so he already has crushed his goal for the meet, and now just gets to finish the day strong with some deadlifts. We got Adam Pesh coming up next. Adam is a Midland athlete, getting ready to open here at 215 kilos. Competed at high school nationals earlier this year and now is competing here at the collegiate level. Stands it right up, no problem. Nice easy opener. White lights, you always want to get something on the board. He knocked that out of the park. We got Jake Higgins coming up next. Jake was our equipped lifter way back in squats. He was rocking those knee wraps. And so he's competing equipped. Here for his deadlift, he's getting ready to take 227.5 kilos, which I do believe will tie his PR. So he's looking to open with that here. Pretty impressive. And he comes to the bar. Stands it up. Good lift there for him, and that was just over 500 pounds. You can see the spotters and loaders working hard. We got lots of heavy weights here on the platform, getting the bars loaded for these big, strong athletes. We got Aiden Salerno coming up next. Aiden, CSU barbell athlete, getting ready to take 235 kilos. Stands it up, places it back down gently. We like that. 3 white lights. Good work there. Logan Miller going to be coming up next. Logan's opening at 240 kilos. And he's having an all right day. He had a little challenge in the bench press. But he got one on the board, and so he's scratching a total. He's going to be taking 240 here for his opening his opening deadlift. Midlands lifter. He's got his Midlands gear on. Gets himself set up. Picks it right up with ease. No problem. Good lift there for Logan. He is on the board with that 240 kilo lift. We got Seth Penn coming up next. Seth Penn opening at 240 kilos. Seth is competing in a weight class with Ted and Wyatt, and he is currently forecasted second, but we'll see how deadlifts unfold. Good lift there for Seth. 240, no problem. He has got that on the board, getting that total. All right, up next, we have got Phoenix coming to the stage. All right, you got this, Phoenix. Nice and patient with it. Replaces it back down. Good lift there for Phoenix. 247 kilos, no problem. And I think He had told us his best was 220 kilos. So quite a nice PR there for him. Platform PR, 247.5 was no problem. We got Anthony Sae coming out next. Finishing out, we've got 3 lifters here finishing their first deadlift attempts. Anthony's going to be taking 250 kilos. This will be 551 pounds. He gets himself set up. That nice sumo stance. Stands it up. Locks it out. Score on the board for his deadlift. 3 white lights. 250 is good. Amazing work there for him. Up next, we've got Mr. Wyatt Gravicki coming out, taking 255. Wyatt's been having a good day so far. And we'll keep that going here in his deadlift. 255. Locks his belt in. Opens it up. Nice job. Looks to be a good lift there for Wyatt. 255 was no problem. And Ted Johnson putting in a big old lift. 280. Here's an opener. For reference, this is 617 pounds. So, lightweight. He's got it, though. He's been having an awesome day so far. Fell off a little bit with his bench press, missing his second and third, but he got a score for that first bench press and is stacking a total there. Here he's getting ready to take 280 kilos. Nice job. Looks to be a good lift. Yep, 3 white lights for Ted. 280 was no problem. Up next, we have got back to the top of the order with Tavery, who missed his first attempt. I think it must have been maybe they saw it resting on his thighs, or he didn't have a lockout. Probably just a technicality there, and so he's thinking he can clean that up here in a second attempt, taking 197.5. And Tavery, he's competing in a weight class here with Anthony and Logan, and so they've been putting up some big numbers too. He is as well. He's gonna get this one here. I can feel it. Nice. Yep, good lift there for Tavery. He is on the board. Total locked in. 197 kilos on the board for him. We got Judson 4 coming out next. Judson climbing up in his bench press, his deadlift. Opened at 200, making the jump here to 220. And Judson competing in that weight class with Adam and Aiden. Stands it up. Good lift there for Judson. 3 white lights. Excellent job. Now we got Adam coming up next. Adam in that same weight class. Getting ready to take 230 kilos. All right, here goes Adam. Pulling 230. Stands it right up. No problem. 3 white lights for Adam. We got Jake Higgins coming up next. Jake making a jump here to 240 kilos. Jake competing in the men's equipped. He's got 240 on the bar. Making a nice jump here from his opener at 227, which I believe tied the PR that I had listed for him. And so 240 is a nice jump here, but his first one moved so smoothly. Looks pretty good. Judges agree. 3 white lights. Good lift there for Jake Higgins. We got Aiden Salerno coming up next. Aiden getting ready to take 250 kilos. Aiden in that weight class with Judson and Adam. And Aiden is looking to win that weight class. He's got himself well ahead. And he's getting ready to pull this 250. Stands it up. Lowers it down. We'll see what they say. 3 white lights there for Aiden. We've got Seth Penn getting ready to come up next. Seth Penn, also with 250 on the bar. Seth having a good day. Showing us some awesome lifts. Getting ready to pull this 250 here. He's got it. Stands it right up. Sets it down. 3 white lights. And I believe that is a PR for Seth. We had his best listed. He had given us 245 that we found online on USAPL lifting database. And he just pulled 250. Snoof platform PR there for him. We got Logan Miller coming up next. Logan looking to pull 255 here for his second attempt. $255 kilos here for Logan Miller. Stands it up, lowers it down. Good lift for Mr. Logan Miller. Good lift at 255 kgs. Up next, we've got Phoenix Ivy shouting out the CSU barbell team, the CSU barbell team, his family, shouting out his girlfriend. He is thankful for the support. He is a pharmacy technician, that's that word, and a full-time student. Nice sumo stance. Oh, the grip is going. The grip is going. Oh, unfortunately, he is not going to have that one. But he can come back. He'll get one more attempt, and so he can choose to take that same weight again. Or he could choose to go up. We shall see what he decides to do. But he does have a lift on the board with 247, and it looks like he is going to take that 255 attempt again. Coming up next, we've got Anthony Say coming out, getting ready to take 265 kilos. Gets hand set. Stands it up, locks it out. Looks to be a good lift, and yes, 3 white lights from the referees. Good lift there for Anthony. We got Wyatt coming up next, getting ready to take 280. He is having a good day so far. We will see what he pulls, what he does here. He's got 280 on the bar. Having a strong day, strong showing. All right, getting the cheers from the crowd, cheers from his people, getting set up in a sumo stance. He's got long legs, he's a tall guy, but he's very strong. Getting ready to pull this 280 here. Yes. Nice job there for Wyatt. Yes. 3 white lights for Wyatt Kravicki. 280, no problem. No problem at all. We've got Ted coming out next. Ted getting ready to take a very big lift, 297 kilos, 297.5 kilos, which, let me do my math, 297, yeah, 655 pounds. Sticking with it. He fights through it. Grinder. He got it. 297 kilos, no problem for Ted. As he puts on quite a show with a 600-pound deadlift. Over a 600-pound deadlift. We got Tavery coming up next. Getting ready to take his final attempt. 210 kilos here for him. $210 kilos on the bar for Tavery. 210. You got this. He's having a good day. Oh, not going to be there. Sometimes it just gets glued to the floor. No lift for Tavery, but he will finish the day getting a total, getting credit for that 197.5 deadlift that he got there in his second attempt. We got Judson 4 coming up next. Judson getting ready to pull 227.5. Getting locked and loaded. Here we go, Judson. $227.5 on the bar. Not gonna do that one today. Not there. Sometimes when you know, you know. And he's gonna choose to walk away from that one. A-okay. He'll stack that total. He's got 220 kilos that he'll get for his second attempt. We got Adam Peach coming out, taking 245. Getting a little fist pound from the spotters and loaders. Once you get hyped, you got it here. Adam looking to stay in second place with this lift. Big pull, stick with it. Good lift. He's pumped up. Good work, Adam. Looks like his previous best deadlift had been 240 that he hit in March. And so 245, nice little PR to finish the day for him. Good work. We got Jake Higgins coming out next. Jake already has crushed a PR. He opened at his PR, 227.5, then got 240. Now he's going to get 250. We're calling it in. You got this, Jake. Gets himself set. You can do this. Yes. Stick with it. Hips through. Hips through. Hips through. Oh, he's stuck. Squeeze the glutes. Oh, man. Not going to get it. Takes just a second. Sometimes all that blood rushes to your head. You just need a second before you can walk. That was an awesome, awesome fight, though, by Jake Higgins. Finishes the day with that 240 kgs that he got there on his second attempt. So, score on the board. He had a good day. We got Aiden Salerno coming up next. Aiden looking to stay in first place with this lift here. 255 kilos. Oh, not going to be there today for Aiden. Sometimes, like I said, when you know, you know. 255, not going to go up, but he is going to get credit for 250 from his second attempt. Gets a score on the board. Had a good day. We got Phoenix taking that same weight, 255. Phoenix missed this on his second attempt, but is looking to get it here on his third attempt. And we will cheer him on. 255 kilo deadlift here. About 562 pounds. Keep it. Oh, just not going to be there. Not going to be there for him today. He had started strong, but it got away from him a little bit. But he is going to get credit for his first attempt deadlift, 247.5, so he gets a score on the board. And he can come chase that 255 another day. We got Seth Penn getting ready to come out for his final deadlift, taking us to 262.5 kilos, about 578 pounds. Here we go, Seth. And let's see what they say. 2-1. Good lift there for Seth Penn. And Seth Penn, I didn't want to say it before, I didn't want to jinx it, but he had a perfect 9-for-9 day. Getting every single lift that he attempted on the platform. He also hit the exact same weight on his squat and his deadlift, pulling 262 and squatting 262. So, very impressive big squat, big deadlift. We got Logan Miller coming out to take 265. Getting ready to pull big weight here. Sticking with it. Oh, stands it up easy. Nice job there for Logan. Looks like he could have taken 270 even. Good lift for him. Ends the day with a nice total. Perfect run in his squats and his deadlifts. Ran into a little bit of trouble on his bench press, but was able to get a lift on the board. So Logan had a good day. Walking away with a total. We got Anthony Say coming up. We got our last 3 lifters here. Anthony, if he is successful on this one, is going to be staying in second place, looking to hold down that second place spot in the men's raw 90 kilo class. Coming out, taking 280 kilos. You got this. Come on, Anthony. Getting himself set up. Sets his hands, pulls that slack. Go, Anthony. Oh, not going to get it today. Fell back a little bit. 280 will be not there for him today. He'll walk away with 265 as his final deadlift there that he got on his second attempt. We got Wyatt coming out was successful at 255, successful at 280, now getting ready to take 290. His platform PR had been 275, so he is crushing that and looking to add a little more here, but he's been looking strong in training, and he's gonna put on a big pull here. Tighten that belt in, get everything stretched and ready. You got this, Wyatt. Go, go, go. Blocks it out. And what a thing. Good lift. Good lift for Wyatt. Awesome job. High fives with his teammate Clemente there. Oh, spotting and loading team doing a great job. Wyatt will get 290. No problem. Ends the day with a nice big total. We'll talk about our totals here. After our final lift, we have got Ted Johnson coming out, calling that crowd behind him. He's pulling 310 kilos, which, to paint a picture, is 683 pounds. Big lift. Go. Not going to be there for Ted today. He had the hype, but sometimes the weight just gets too heavy. All right. That'll do it for our lifting here today. I will tell you a little bit about how things have shaken out. We'll look at our results here. So we've got Mariah Velasco. She has won her weight class, ending the day with a 267.5 kilo total, weighing in at just 47 kilos herself. Reagan Sloat finishing with a 310 kilo total. We've got Danielle Engelfried finishing with a 310 kilo total. Then we've got, in the women's raw 75 kilo, we had our competitors Madison and Allison. And Madison edges Allison out there, walking away with a 390 kg total, 357 kg total for Allison. And winning the women's raw 90, we've got Leah Warner walking away with the grand total there, 465 kilos. Eliza Schreiber coming in second, and Sarah Valerius closing out, taking third in that 90 kilo class. For the men, Jake Higgins walking away with a 552.5 kilo total. Robert Lashway 372.5. Talon Stoll 552.5. Phoenix 625. And then in our last couple, we had some competition for the men's raw 90. Coming in third, we've got Tavery Wagner. Anthony Sayi coming in second there with a 652.5 kg total. Logan Miller winning the men's raw 90 with a 687 kilo total. In the men's raw 100, we had Judson coming in third with a 575 kilo total. Adam taking 665 and edging him out by 5 kilos only. Aiden Salerno taking a 670. So there was a tight race there between Adam and Aiden snuck out on top, able to get just 5 extra kilos that he got across a few lifts. So good work there to Aiden, and Adam was right behind him. And then finally for our men's 110, Wyatt coming in third there with 685 kg total. Seth Penn coming in with a 695 total. And then Ted Johnson putting on a show, 735 kilo total, which, let me do that math. I don't even have numbers that go that high for how much that is in pounds. Massive, massive total. That'll do it for us here at the Collegiate Cup series for USA Powerlifting here at Muscle and Mindset in Denver, Colorado. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you are interested in learning more about powerlifting or doing a meet, check out usapowerlifting.com. You can find a full list of gyms. You can find a list of coaches. You can find competitions, all that you might want. For our broadcast today, I have been Allison Kravietz-Thayer, a lifter here at Muscle and Mindset, and I thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next time.